Hello NERFD clan, welcome back to the channel. Today's host is me, Sir Lancelittle, and what I've got to show you today is a replay of me driving the OG Tier 10 light tank. It is, of course, the Bataillon Chatillon 25T, better known as the Bat Chat. Now, no tank video would be complete without a full analysis of the tank in use, so let's get right down to it. HP is 1800, fairly standard, view range 260, however this is beat by the Vickers 280 base view range. To firepower, DPM at 2700 is not that great, but for an autoloader it's not that bad either. Penetration 240, subpar, but this is countered by the nearly 300 millimeters of heat penetration. HE penetration, not great, not relevant as well either. Damage is 310 in a 3-round burst with a 930 total output. Shell velocity is very high, as many tanks have at tier 10, with almost 1500 meters per second. Penetration loss over distance is also quite low at only 2.08%. The caliber is, of course, a 105mm gun, so not too big. You aren't going to be overmatching very many tanks at all, besides paper tank destroyers. Magazine reload time at base is between 14 and 15 seconds. Not great, not absurdly large. And there's a 3-second intra-clip reload. This can sometimes feel incredibly long as you try to get those shots out and into the tanks you're fighting. Aim time, 1.63 seconds. Dispersion, 0.345. Aim time is great. Dispersion, not so much. However, when you get into the effective dispersion values, it's crazy, especially after the recent buff. 0.1 when moving, 0.1 when rotating, 0.1 when rotating the turret. This is great. This means you can shoot on the move like no other, and there is at least one shot in the replay that perfectly demonstrates this incredible capability. Gun depression 6 degrees, not bad, not good. It could be much better, like the 10 degrees on the other tier 10 light tanks. Elevation also not very good, but this is a French light tank. You can't expect it to be very high. 180 degree fully traversable turret that feels wonderful when firing on the move. Turret traverse speed of 37.5 degrees per second, and this sometimes feels very slow as you try to COD enemy tanks. Weight is only 25 tons. You don't want to be ramming anything in this thing. Speed is 65 kilometers per hour forwards and 23 backwards, with effective power to weight ratios between 20 on soft terrain and over 30 on hard terrain. This is a very mobile tank. Traverse speeds are also very good, and on soft terrain your turret traverse speed and tank traverse speed are just about equal. Size, it's a very small tank. You can hide almost anywhere. Concealment is 34% base, which is great, and since it's a light tank, that doesn't change when you're moving. Firing is, of course, still going to be very low, but better than others simply because of the low caliber. Now, onto equipment. On my tank, I obviously take premium food and fuel, and of course a protective kit, as this is a light tank and you are going to be taking a lot of HE. I take calibrated shells, mostly for that juicy 325 millimeters of heat penetration with 0 loss over distance, meaning you can go straight through those E100s and straight through those Jagdpanzer E100s and straight through those lower plates of just about anything while sniping from safety. This is critical to know. It is feasible to use vents, as this makes just about everything else somewhat better, but you do, of course, lose that huge heat penetration. In the second equipment slot, I take defense system. Why? Because this protects your crew and your engine. Your engine is critical in the light tank. You lose your engine, you dead. If you lose your driver, you're also dead, which is why you need the protective kit and you need the defense system to keep your crew safe. I also take improved optics just to get that view range up just that tiny bit more. Over here, I take the enhanced gun laying drive and the vertical stabilizers. This is because I need this gun to be as tight as possible as I spin around enemies. I need it to be close so that I don't have to stop to aim and hit them very well. Moving on, I take improved assembly because there is no armor to speak of in the first place, and so getting 4% better armor will do nothing for you. Obviously, as it's a light tank, you take the engine accelerator. Over here I take enhanced tracks because I want those tracks to stay on so that I can keep moving. This one could go either way, it really depends on your personal preference. And over here I take the consumable delivery system because as I can't carry adrenaline on a light tank, you don't need high-end consumables. As for consumables, I'm just going to take engine power boost, a repair kit, and the multi-purpose restoration pack. Repair kit instead of an extra first aid kit because I need those tracks to be on ASAP. So here we are rolling out on Alpenstadt. As we look at the team list, we can see that for medium tanks, there's me and the T62A on my team, and on the other team, the T62A and the Vickers Light. And so I consider going to A, because I figure with a bit of TD to support, we can make it. However, as the T62A starts heading towards C, I do as well. I decided to head to C instead of B because B is almost guaranteed to have some heavy tanks there, while oftentimes nobody even goes to C. With my speed, I can get there before heavy tanks do, so I can get there safely and start capping. Checking to check if the coast is clear, and there's the T-30. Gotta get out of the way. So now I can just hide behind this corner and cap. The T-62As come over to this flank, so if somebody comes up to my right, I'll be safe. Or at least have backup. Right now I'm peeking around the corner at the ST-1, just waiting for him to fire. There he goes. Now is my chance. Peek around the corner, wait, turns his turret, drop in a shot. Turns it more so I can get his lower plate instead. And the last shot, and he fires. That is unexpected and scary. I didn't expect him to be able to reload before I emptied my clip and hit a boy. Now I'm just camping and reloading, and there's the Jagdpanzer E100. Lucky for me, he doesn't pay any attention to me, allowing me to completely clip him out and get the kill. T-62A kills the ST-1, so now I'm safe to move out here. T-30 isn't even looking at me. Scan the field, and the E-75 is engaging my teammates and on lower hit points, so I decide to head for him. And drop all 3 shells into him. As he starts looking towards me, I hide back around the corner so that I can safely reload. And now watch right here. Shot right on the move, right into his lower plate, and there's the dispersion when moving coming into play. Getting a shot into the Jagdpanzer E100, kinda lucky right there. He gets killed, and I have 1 shell left in the clip. Heading to try and hit the T-62A so that I can start reloading. He keeps moving around the corner, chasing him. I roll and start reloading, trying to get out of the way so that I don't get pushed by the T-62A and the Vickers. Lucky for me, they head for the Jagdpanzer E100 as he is the low HP target. And the bad shot of the game, ricocheting off the side of the T-62A, surrendering the kill to the Jagdpanzer E100, and dropping the rest of the clip into the Vickers. As soon as I'm clipped out, I drop the speed boost and try to get out of there. I don't want to take any more hits from him than I have to. E100 with a huge hit into him, allowing me to take him out with only 2 shots. And right there, another case of the Great Dispersion, and the last one. Now here we are on 4.8k, 1 shell left in the clip, a T30 on 337 HP, and a T62A. T62A bounces or misses, allowing me to come in and high roll for the 4th kill, bringing me over 5,000 damage, and most likely securing that ace. Wonderful game, wonderful all around, running around, clipping people out, getting 1,500 base experience, 17 penetrations. Just a fantastic game all around, and not even using the key strength of the tank, its speed. I hope you enjoyed this video and this replay and tank review. If you have any comments, criticism, anything like that, leave it down in the comment section below, and I'll see you next time.